Well, I am here today to talk to you all about the autism puzzle piece. If you know about autism, you've probably seen the puzzle piece. You're probably aware of its link, to autism and being a symbol that is used. It's got a mixed history, and a lot of people have really mixed opinions about it. I used to really, really hate it. I myself am autistic. I have 4 autistic children. And when I found out, where it came from and the history of it, I was really bothered for a lot of years. And let me get into that and explain to you why, and also why my opinion has changed. So the puzzle piece was very first used in the UK by the National Autism Society. It was made by a board member and parent called Gerald Gasson, and I might not be saying that right, in 1963. It was a puzzle piece with a crying child on it. The puzzle piece was because they have a puzzling disorder, and the crying child was because to them it was a tragedy for those children. Autism Speaks organization here in America has taken over that puzzle piece. In 1999, they put out a ribbon, a multicolored ribbon with different colors of puzzle pieces, and it is commonly understood that the puzzle piece, especially then, represented that people with autism had a piece of the puzzle missing. You'll see sometimes like a side profile head, and there's like 3 autism puzzle pieces gone. And that was why I really didn't like it. I might have extra pieces to my puzzle. I don't have any missing. And I don't want to think of myself or my children as being less or missing a piece of their puzzle. The people that don't like the autism puzzle piece are far and wide, typically autistic adults who are functioning, able to represent themselves and explain themselves the way I am. And like I said, for at least 4 years, I was really against the autism puzzle piece and happy to share with people why I was. My opinion changed for many different reasons, but largely because I had a group of friends that I talk with online that are wonderful, love their children, love themselves. Some of them are autistic, some of their kids are autistic. It's a very varied group. But the consensus of the group is, regardless of the puzzle piece's history, people recognize it now. People see it and know what it means. And we can take that symbol and turn it into something different. It doesn't have to have its oblaist history. If you don't know what oblaism is, it's hate against people with disabilities and, discrimination and, things of that nature against people with disabilities simply because they are disabled. And, when I told them, I don't like the puzzle piece, what are your thoughts on it? They were like, it's a symbol, it's what we make of it. It's not what its past is. And I agreed, I was like, that's really true. People recognize it. It's become a worldwide symbol that people understand and they recognize. And it doesn't have to mean that you're missing a piece of the puzzle. And regardless of what people think, autism is puzzling. Autism is puzzling to me, and I'm autistic and have 4 autistic children. Acting like it's not puzzling is just crazy and rude.
Liberty Mutual customizes their motorcycle insurance. So you only pay for what you need. Oh my gosh, this leather does not breathe well. You can't suffocate.
Really?
Bubba, we love you. You don't need to just rescue Dad from the office because Brent locked him in.
Pricing for everyone on most 2020 GMC SUV models. The entire month of August, you pay exactly what a General Motors employee would pay, which means up to an additional $4,000 off your purchase. Use your GMC employee discount to get over $7,500 off the 2020 GMC Terrain SLE1, or lease for only $259 a month with just $589 down. View Liberty GMC's entire inventory of new and used vehicles at libertygmcaz.com. See just how easy it is to select and buy any new vehicle online at libertygmcaz.com. GMC, we are.
I'll give it to you if we go in somewhere. My children also have very, very different levels of functioning. My one boy is 7.5, nonverbal, refuses to use any communication device, refuses to use sign language, PECs, any number of things. But he misses out on a lot of things. And he has told me that it bothers him. If he doesn't talk, how has he told me? Well, he loves his tablet and he plays videos on his tablet, and he will play things that represent himself and his thoughts and emotions, and he will bring them to me and he will play them and repeat them. Well, one day he came up to me with tears streaming down his face, weeping. I was instantly upset and, what's going on? And he kept playing a Thomas scene about how this one engine is different than all the other engines, and it bothers him and makes him sad. Now, I don't ever want him to be sad because he's different. But kids his age, very rarely know how to interact with him, even if I help them. He has a few that love him and that have connected with him, but he doesn't have connections with people the way other people do. And he wants them. He loves it when people do pay attention to him, when they do take the time. I've come around on the puzzle piece. Autism is puzzling. There are no missing pieces to the puzzle, but they are puzzling even to us, autistics. And it's not fair to continue to degrade and get upset at people over a symbol that is so well known, and it didn't come from people trying to do the wrong thing. We shouldn't invalidate these parents who found it a tragedy. We shouldn't invalidate their experience and act like, because I'm autistic, I know better than them. No, they love these autistic people and they take care of them, and they are just as deserving as an opinion as any person with autism. Period. But yeah, and also the fact most of the people that are against the autism puzzle piece, they're functioning. They're able to do stuff. There are people with autism that never reach that level of functioning, never get to move out of their parents' home. And if they do, it's into a care facility. And it doesn't matter how much you help them. Their life doesn't progress past that. And acting like their loved ones and the people that care about them don't deserve to have an opinion, it's just wrong. Their experience is just as valid as a person with autism's. It just is. So I used to dislike the puzzle piece. I still don't love where it came from. I understand why people don't like it. I do. But I don't have an issue with it anymore. I created a logo for my blog that has an autism rainbow. I didn't create it, but I had it created, that has a headband with autism puzzle pieces because people understand it. People recognize it, and it is a rainbow of all different people and backgrounds and situations that people with autism come from. That is my thoughts and opinion and information to share with you on the autism puzzle piece. Peace.